All right, let's go ahead and get started. But before we do so, let's get the party started. Here we go. Make sure we get the disco ball. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Turn on the music.
In the land of digital gold, TA with TI Joey Bold. Charts light up as we unfold. Trust the signals, watch it grow. Technical analysis with trade intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy, network the mission.
That's right, guys. Piper Academy. That's where it's at. That's where the party's at. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go and start the Trade Academy portion of the Piper Academy Network. Beginning now. There we go. What's going on, guys? So happy you're here. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. Now, if you understand all that stuff and you're able to memorize all the patterns and the candlesticks and the candlestick patterns and all that stuff, all the different types of divergence, then great. If you're having difficulties, well, I'm here to help. And of course, I do this mainly on my channel, Trade Intuition, but I also partnered up with Piper Academy Network, and I'm doing this on the 4 o'clock time frame, Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And I get all the complicated terms and just trading in general, and I simplify it. Support resistance, level by level. All right. So, whoa, we're looking at the 5-minute time frame. I'm trading Bitcoin right now. We're looking at the 5-minute time frame. We'll kind of go into this a little bit later, but let's go ahead and just zoom out. Let us zoom out. Everything looks good. All right. So for some reason, this looks smaller. I don't know why it looks smaller, but on the 4-hour time frame, we're looking at this. Nothing's really changed. We have our highs, we have our lower highs. I'm gonna get to the chat in just a moment, guys. So happy you guys are here. Jesse was number 1. Jesse was first. Jesse gets the medal for today, which reminds me, I must do a medal. I write these notes down, but then I don't look at my notepad until the next show. So, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. But I'll tell you what's not ridiculous: Bitcoin being undecided. Because it's been undecided for a long period of time. Well, with the exception of the downtrend, we have highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. This right here is our key level, 98. We can call it 98.5, but 98.448. This is our key level, and we do need the price action to break above. Hopefully make a higher high than this. And that's the reason for it breaking above, because we're actually changing the trend potentially, or the start of a trend change, and then come down and make a higher low, and then now bounce here, and then we continue going up. But until then, this is still bearish. No matter what it does in here, it's still bearish. Now, one thing I do like is that it did come into our bounce zone, which was good. And it bounced really nice in this bounce zone. Coming up, of course, these were our levels before, and now we have another level here. We'll zoom in just a moment. But one thing that you want to do is you always want to go top down analysis, higher time frames, whether it's the weekly, daily, you have to start high just to kind of get an overall thought process. On the weekly, of course, we came up, came down. Now I put more emphasis on the candle body closes. However, I am aware of the wicks, because the wicks are candle body closes on a lower time frame. So here for the weekly, our weekly high is right around 104.4, and it came down, it came up, made a lower high. So right off the bat, we know that potentially downtrend. We have a low, and I really don't want to see a lower low. Right now, the low currently is right around 93.5, and we are battling. Let's go ahead and hide all this stuff. We can see that we have 4 days left. 4 days left for this candle. I would really love to see this candle close in the green. And then, of course, the next week's candle, same thing, candle body close above its open, which would make it green. Lots of wicks. Lots of wicks. Buying pressure galore, but then selling pressure. And same thing here, buying pressure and then selling pressure. Now, if we go to a daily time frame, we take out a bunch of the wicks, and now we have the candle bodies. We can see that, you know, we do have our level here, and this is a really nice top, and this is our pretty nice bottom. So you can see the numbers, right? Yeah. And let me see if I can make this a little bit larger. I'm not sure. Oh, it's already at 20. Let's go 22. Let's go 24. All right. So here it makes a really nice bottom. And right now we're just in this zone. We're just in this zone. We're going from the top to the bottom to the top. Sometimes we kind of hang around the middle portion of this zone. One thing, in order for this to be bullish, again, because right now we're bearish, but it can easily change. We just need to break these levels. And it's literally level by level. In the bigger picture, the macro, we're bullish. And it might not feel like it, but we're making, here's our high. We broke this high, and here's our low. And we haven't broken this low or this low. And we really don't want to break this low, because if we break this low, there's a really good, very strong chance we'll come down here around 80-ish area. And then maybe even down here, 74-ish area. And then if we break this from the all-time high from last season, then we're looking at potentially, oh, that's not last season. Well, I'll tell you what, no, around here, because I'm looking at this one. We'll probably come around like 69-ish area. But if we do come over here to this last one, which was 69, we're looking at around like, I believe it was 54. I don't want to see that, guys. I really don't. I want moon mission. I really do. So without further ado, let's get on with the chat. Let's see here. This is probably the longest I've ever gone without looking at the chat. Let's look at the chat. So we do have, see here, Jesse was first. So I appreciate you, Jesse, very much. We have Alexandra G in the house. Thank you very much for that. Let's see here. Yes, get trade setups. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, we got to take this off. Yeah, I'm in a leverage right now. Let's see here. Small rectangle, right? There we go. So for this one, let me move this up too so you can see it. There we go. Yes, for the get trade setups, TA education, and much more in the Piper Academy Network. And the much more is just that. Much more in the Discord. So if you're not a member, strongly recommend doing so. The links are in the description. So definitely check that out. Let's see here. Going down the list, we got Paul in the house. What's up, my man? What's going on? Jeffrey, what's up? What's going on? Let's see here. Tamilo, what's going on? Well, it's not Tamilo. It's Tamali. Tamali, what's up, man? What's up, my peoples? We got Shadow Chaser. Hey, what's going on, my man? Shadow Chaser. Very nice. Okay, going down the list. See, just a sub here. Now, of course, if you're new to the channel, what we do here on the 4 o'clock time frame, it's really mentorship. If you have any questions regarding trading, regarding indicators, regarding thought process, please ask. There are only 2 types of questions. 1, questions we've already had before, and 2, questions we haven't thought of yet. There are no dumb questions. So I strongly urge everybody ask questions. That way we can, give you the information that you're wanting. Let's see here. And of course, charts. Like, tell me charts. What charts you want to see? And then while I'm doing the chart, I'm giving you all of my thought process that it takes for the charts. And I strongly recommend watching every single live stream, especially the 4 o'clock one, p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I break down a whole bunch of stuff for you. There's times where we're looking at coins and I do research and I'm giving you my thought process in the research. So we're doing fundamental analysis, also sometimes tokenomics, and then of course, technical analysis. You need all three to be very successful. Because you can see a chart and be like, oh, wow, this is going to the moon. But if it's a very low market cap, you could be moving the coin as you enter it. And then when you try to exit, because you're not familiar with volume or order books, liquidity, because you're not aware of those certain items that you need to be aware of, especially low market cap coins, you're going to move the coin. Not only that, but it's going to be very difficult to exit the coin. All right, moving on. Let's see here. We got Wick SWAT 589 in the house. Thank you very much for being here. Let's see here, going down the list. See here. Go to the 1, 2, 3. What's up, man? What's up? Let's see here, going down the list. Yep. And Jesse, he absolutely loves helping all the communities. Dude, man, we got some really hard workers here. Alexander G, Jesse, the other admins. It's very lucky to be a part of this community. A Dusty Hunt, what's up? What is up? Yeah, I really hope Bitcoin starts coming up because, like I said, I'm in that long. Come on, Bitcoin, let's go. I'm looking for it to bounce. Right in this area. Hopefully it does. If not, I'm gonna get a lower entry right in here. This is my don't cross zone. So I'm hoping to put an entry right in this area. My liquidation, yeah, I'm above my liquidation. So we'll see. I've been trading all in here. There was sometimes where I got wrecked. Well, not wrecked, but I would close out my trade and then it would move. And it's like, come on, man. Seriously, I close it out and then it would jump, or it would barely hit my stop loss and then it would jump. So I lost a lot. But I tried taking, well, let me just show you before I continue all this stuff. So this move I didn't catch because I'll show you. My VWAP, it's not even on here. Why is it on here? I didn't take it off. VWAP. Because the price action was underneath the VWAP. So I didn't enter. So these are some of my rules. And then the VWAP crossed and it's like, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and enter. So I entered here. And then what happened? I think I sold here because I'm thinking, oh, it's going to cross below it and then maybe come down here. I'll just pick it up again here. But then it didn't start coming up. And then I think I bought again here. And I was doing nice and I'm expecting it to get rejected here. And then I see it coming down. It's like, no problem. You know, hopefully it bounces off of this level, which it's been respecting. And if it does, great. Not only that, but it puts it above my VWAP as well. But if it crosses this, then I got this level and then hopefully not lower than this. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see here. We got Kyle in the house. What's up, Kyle? Appreciate you, man, being here. Let's see here. Walking the dog, King Tight. Appreciate you for being here. Love you guys. See here, Just a Sub says, I recently saw that you guys literally stream like every other hour, and everyone has their own trading methods and opinions. I think so many people want to learn, but just haven't found this. Yes. Thank you, Just a Sub. And that's why it's very important. I don't know why I'm scratching my, I got like a loose hair. It just like bothered me right now. But this is one thing that I absolutely love. And I think Army is a genius. So what he's done, we have 5 shows and everybody, so it's not an echo chamber. And that's one thing that I was kind of afraid of because I have my own style and they know that I don't like indicators. I only have these on the chart because, well, people see this and like, oh, this dude knows how to trade. I don't use them. I rarely use them. Now, the indicators that I do use, well, that's from the Chart Prime. And I do like those indicators. I'm not saying it because, because of the link or nothing like that in the description, but I really do like them. I mean, they're very, very good. Now, with that being said, I show you the basics. And then if you have a solid foundation, then if you add indicators, if you add divergence, if you add whatever, then it's going to just make your trading that much stronger. But to your point, Just a Sub, I agree completely. And that was the biggest thing that I was afraid of. Army and I were in talks and he's like, X, Y, and Z. And I was like, yeah, but, I have my own style. He goes, oh no, like everybody has their own style. And, I encourage that. And, I want this, not to be an echo chamber. I was, oh, good. So of course, I agreed to my $7.3 million contract for 3 months, and we'll see. We'll see if we continue. After the 3 months, we have another negotiation for, I believe, 20.42 million, and we'll see how that goes. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Yeah. See here, you guys are awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. List. Oh yeah, and there's also a free Discord. But I would try the free Discord, but I strongly recommend getting the paid Discord, because that's where it's very undervalued. Very undervalued. Like, just try for a month. Like, pay for the premium Discord for a month, and you're going to be blown away. You can say, why didn't I get in this first or sooner? Let's see here. See here. Tamale says this, that, and the other thing. Yes, pointing upward. Yes. Okay, very good. Retro Mike is in the house. What's up, Retro Mike? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Okay. We're almost done with the chats. We're almost done with the chats. Jesse is not username. I don't know. I've talked to them both, and either they both sound exactly the same, or maybe Jesse was using usernames Mike. I don't know, but yeah, I think Jesse's trying to, as in reference to Jesse and username being the same person. I think I'm a great detective, and I think I cracked the case. So I think right now Jesse's reducing the amount of times username's account gets on the stream, but yeah, I agree, Alexandra G. Here. I tell you, I cracked the case, guys. I cracked the case. Everybody's on to you now. So Kate Diggity's in the house. What's up, Kate Diggity? We're going to get to this in just a moment. I'm going to kind of break down Bitcoin. Well, we were kind of already broke down Bitcoin, but more so on the very micro level. Let's see here. Going down the list. Going down the list. Going down the list. Okay. Okay, I tried negotiating at $14 contract, but the highest they could go was $12. I'll try to see if any of y'all are going to respond to that 2.3 million. Dude, that'd be so crazy if that was the case. 3 months? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Let's see. Okay. Put in the list. All right. Very good. Okay, so nobody caught on, well, except for Retro Mike. Nobody caught on to the my contract. That's funny. All right, so let's go and get on with the show. Let's look at Bitcoin, then also your coins, and then we'll just see what we see. So once again, I entered here once it broke this level, and then I think I exited here, and then I entered again here, and because I was just afraid it was going to break below this and come down to here. Because I mean, it'd be nice for it to come down to here. But then it just kept on taking off. And then it's like, okay, I can't be watching this because I was doing a bunch of other stuff too. So I can't be watching it. I saw it coming down. It's like, all right, no problem. More than likely a bounce here. If not, we have my next level is way down here. And of course we have all these, but I'm just looking just where we're going to bounce. If it breaks this level, like I'm wrecked. No, I would add to this. But if it rolls over, then I'm wrecked. We'll see. All right. So if I'm in a time frame on this, let's go in and adjust our stuff because we're looking at this on the 5 minute. So what I like doing, I'm gonna hold down Shift, click on this, so it does a straight line. What I like doing is whatever I'm trading on, if my levels aren't exactly where I want them, I just adjust it. And then if I go back to the 15 minute, well, then to make the levels right, I just adjust it. And the reason it changes is because the candle body closes and the candle wicks are different on the different time frames. So in the higher time frame, it'll be a wick. Lower time frame, it'll be a candle. All right, moving on. I don't know, man. That's CGI and that's AI technology. I don't know if I can trust you, or if anybody can trust you. Jesse says we should do a FaceTime. Okay, and I'll prove to you that I'm not username. We should have a 3-way FaceTime. But even though AI, I'm telling you guys, I'm ahead of the game. I already tried further proving. Oh, I love it. Does your ID say Jesse? And his say user? Yes, it does. You guys are funny. You guys are so fun. I love you guys. Literally got tears in my eyes. Tears of joy. All right. So we're looking at this, and this is actually a range. So I'm not sure if y'all caught on to that. But let's go ahead and click on control and click on this. So it does this. And where can we put this? Trying to see where this matches up. It matches up here. I guess we can do this. Okay. So we use this level, and this is a continuation. So I'm not really looking at this, but I'm looking at this as it's trying to come up, it stopped, trying to come up, it stopped. So this is a good level. So we have our range low, we have our range high. Now we have to find something kind of in the middle. Something in the middle. So from here, so this will be about the middle-ish area. I do like this level just because of this wick. I mean, this kind of body closes. Can I use this one up here? No, that's not the middle. So this would be my, yeah, so I guess we can do it right here. It's ugly. It's not even a mid-range. I mean, I guess I could do something like this. So for me, I love doing boxes. I'm trying to look across. Okay, I guess this could work. I guess so. Trying to find a color. That'll be all right. That's pretty ugly. That'll work though. All right, so here's my range low, and we'll just do this one in white so it can stand out. This is my range high, and then this is my mid-range. My mid-range right in here. And wow, these are really ugly colors. But with that being said, price did come down here and looks like it's currently bouncing. As long as it stays up here, it's good. I'm really wanting it to break out already. It tried once, couldn't do it, tried again, couldn't do it. Finally did it, but couldn't last. Then eventually it tried again, couldn't do it, tried again, couldn't do it. But now it's retracing here as opposed to retracing all the way down. Well, I mean, it did it here too. Well, let's see if it bounces up. Let's see. We shall see. Let's see here. Any coins, guys? Any coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let me know. Let me know. See here. We need to do a Discord video call to prove these allegations. I'm telling you, AI, guys. I'm telling you, AI. Speaking of AI, how's virtuals looking today? Hey, there we go. Let's look at virtuals. Oh, this was some more training I was doing on my channel. If you're not familiar with it, it's Trade Intuition. Check me out every single day, Monday to Friday. And that's at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, on Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I go live. I'm starting to go live on 3 to maybe 5 times a week, if not more. And that is at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. So that's my stuff right there. Okay. moving on. Oh, virtuals. Virtuals. USDT. Oh, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna look at that one. Wix Wild 589 says, I will represent both Jesse and username in the court of law. I mean, just Jesse. Nice. Alexander G says, Joe, your laugh is infectious. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I only accept payments in Bitcoin. Yes. Yeah, guys, definitely smash the like. It does help support the channel. You guys are the best. If you have coins you want me to do, if you have questions you want me to do, let me know. Very important. This is a 1 hour of free mentorship. Use it. Ask me questions. I can't stress that enough. Okay. Going down the list. Almost done. Speaking about AI, I need an auto like button presser. I'm sure there is. I'm positive there's one. I should probably make one. Or find out how to make one. Because that'd be cool. Because sometimes I forget too. And then like everybody says, smash the like. It's like, I already smashed. Oh no, I didn't. Boop, smash the like. Let's see here. Tamale says, Jesse, if you need a deep fake for your call, I knew it. I knew it. The conspiracy continues. Virtuals can possibly go down further, right? Right. We're going to check that out. I don't need deep fake, Tamale. I am not username. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Buck? Appreciate you, man, being here. Remember, smash the like, guys. Smash the like. Let's see here. Jesse, I get it. Got to keep that public image. Gotcha. Let's see here. Virtuals is going to sink down. I'll be forced to accumulate more, I guess, or not. Man, I love virtuals too. Virtuals, AI16. Can you imagine? Everybody gives up on these. And the sentiment goes to, let's say, I don't know, anything else for like a month. And then all of a sudden, boom, these go up like 80% in one shot, like all of them. That is what I'm waiting to see. And then everybody's gonna be like, whoa, what happened there? Well, I'll just wait for it to retrace and shoots up another 160%. That's, man, I hope that happens with virtuals for everybody who's in it. All right, so let's go and look at virtuals. This was our thought process on virtuals. Put our watermark back on. This is on the 4-hour time frame. You can see it here, also here and here. The price action was here at the moment of when we're first looking at it. And I was saying what we want to do is we want to set our alert up here, which is above this wick. And we really don't want to enter when the candle closes, because my thought process changes as the markets change. Before, I would always say, you know, here's our level. The 4-hour candle needs to close above this level. Have your alert set. And that way, you know, if you don't happen to see it close, well, then your alert goes off. You can check it. It's like, oh, it closed. Let me go and enter. I'm not saying that anymore. I haven't said that for a few months now. Now what I say is your alert must go off first. After your alert goes off, then you check to see if a 4-hour candle has closed above this level. And that way it gives you time to see if price is doing this number. And then it hits the alert. You can see, oh, well, it's finding support here. It hasn't been coming down, just like this example right here, where it came up and then it broke below the level, then it came up, broke below the level, came up, broke below the level, and then now your alert hits. This is what you do not want to see. This is a perfect example of looking and finding support. And here, price came down. I mean, it closed, but our alert didn't go off first. It closed, came down here, broke this level, then broke this level, and then broke this level. Now, when I'm saying breaking the levels, I hope you all understand that use my crosshairs, but this is what I'm referring to. It broke that level, price action went below it, that level, price action went below it, and broke that up. So now in order to enter this trade or add to our entry, because we don't want to keep on adding as it's going down, that's called catching a falling knife. So, and a lot of people, everybody says, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, but nobody actually explains how to buy the dip. Price starts coming up, and you bought the dip, and it goes like this, and you brag to everybody, look at me, I bought the dip. Brag to everybody on X and everybody, right? Your groups and everything. I bought the dip, I bought the dip. But what happens if the price does this? Well, you're not bragging to anybody. So how do you avoid this? The only difference between the first one, buying the dip, and the second one, catching a falling knife, is what happened to the price after. Nobody knows what's going to happen until after the fact. So catching a falling knife, buying the dip. What's the difference? Well, the difference is, or rather, the way you can reduce the likelihood of buying or catching a falling knife and actually buying the dip, which nobody talks about, is you need to enter on the break of a level. Here is our level. So this really doesn't have any pivots. So this is a very weak pivot. This is just straight down. So we can use other pivots. We can use this pivot and this pivot if we don't have these pivots. So what we want to do is we want to wait for the level to break this, for the price action to break this level, and 4-hour candle must close. If it does, then we can buy. Sure, we didn't buy the absolute bottom, but we definitely reduce our risk from catching a falling knife by doing this. Then price comes up here, gets rejected off of this level, comes down, comes up to this level, comes down, breaks up, and then now, if you like, you can add to your entry here, or you could have done it here, just knowing that it could come down, and hopefully it bounces here before going up. So there's by doing this, it's reducing your risk and increasing your profits. Not only that, but it's reducing the time you're waiting in the trade. When you're buying it here, you're potentially starting an uptrend. And then it could come down and then break up again. And then now you add here. And actually, I would like it to do that, for it to come up and then down and then up. Now, could you buy here? Sure. You're increasing your profit possibility due to entering sooner. Say on a 15-minute time frame, breaks the level, does one of these, on a 15-minute time frame, you can enter. Now, because you're entering sooner, you're potentially going to make more profit if it continues going up. However, this can go down and fake you out. So on a 15-minute candle, it looks like this, and then it starts going down. Now, of course, there's wicks here. However, on a 4-hour candle, it looks like this. So oh, it didn't break my level. So this is why the importance of understanding time frames, understanding that the smaller candles make up the larger candle, is very embarrassing. I could not put that in my brain. 4 15-minute candles are inside 1-hour candle. I could not picture it, because they're always saying, nail the entry on the lower time frames. Like, how? I don't understand. But my brain just doesn't work the way I guess everybody else's brain works. I could not get it. And now, hopefully the way I explain it, hopefully it makes sense. Like all these candles that are doing this number, it's actually going to print one of these on a higher time frame. So this is what we want. If you're higher risk trader, you can enter here, just knowing that it could continue coming down. If you're a lower risk trader and you want to make sure that your profits are secure, well, then you go to a higher one. Now, granted, on this, nobody knew this was going to happen. And Me personally, I have tokens that look like this. It's not exactly this one. I wish I bought this one, but this is one where, you know, you're hoping that it goes up because like there's a huge demand for virtual tokens, and hopefully the demand continues due to the fact that you need virtuals in order to make all these AI agents that were taking off like crazy. Excuse me, everything's reset. Let me get some water. Everything's reset. Well, because of reset, we also have to have the thought process of, okay, what's working and what isn't working. And that's where we're at right now. Hey, we got Alexo Crypto in the house. Y'all know it. Throw them otters. Throw them otters. Oh, I'm actually putting otter in the chat. No otter in the chat. I want to see otter in the emoji search. There we go. So just kind of give you a heads up. This is my thought process in reference to the difference between catching a falling knife and also, you know, buying the dip. Huge difference. Nobody talks about it. Not that I've heard. And then this is, you know, this is what you want to see. And again, you have to literally adjust to the market. Because if you're not adjusting to the market and you have one way of trading and you trade that during the bull market, the first, you know, segment, the second segment, the third segment, the fourth segment, and you're treating it all the same, it's going to be rough. It's going to be really rough. Same thing with if you trade like in a bull market, the same way you trade in a bear market and vice versa, it's going to be rough. Like your wins percentage isn't going to be there. So just kind of let you know on that. All right, let's go back to the chats. Let's see here. And of course, thank you guys so much for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right. Let's see here. All right. Going down the chats. See, DP says virtuals on Solana also. Okay. Not sure what was said before that. See here. Jesse says, nobody knows their seed phrase. Please be aware of this. Yeah. Yeah, I hate those scammer comments, man. See here. We got some bids going. You guys are nuts. Let's see. Killing me. I made a killing on ARC trade since yesterday. Hey, very nice. Yeah, we looked at that one earlier. So in reference to virtuals, we got to wait for the break. In case all that was like too much, we just got to wait for this level. So the break of 111. Oh, let me just do this. So to answer your question on that, needs to break 1.11773. And then now this is the same. Let's do control. This is the same thought process. So we'll do this right here. Now we need the candle close here in order for us to enter. It's going to be a 4-hour candle close. So hopefully all that makes sense. See, Joe, your ribs are ready. Good, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. And thank you guys for pressing the like. You guys are absolutely killing it today. Absolutely love it. So again, guys, this is your 1 hour of free mentorship. Ask me questions. Ask me questions in reference to just anything trading related. And there are no dumb questions. And that's so important. So many people are embarrassed. I'll get DMs. Joe, I don't want to ask this on the live stream, but X, Y, and Z. Are you kidding me, man? Like, do you know how many more people you could have helped if you asked in the live stream? Never be embarrassed. There's only two types of questions. I always say this, either questions we've had before or questions we haven't thought of yet. There are no dumb questions. It falls into those two categories. And if you ask the question, not only will you get the answer, but it could help a lot of other people. Let's see here, going down the list. Okay. Alex O says, TI crushing it. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you, brother. Here, going down the list. Yeah, so Alex O Crypto, he goes live in the mornings. I believe it's around 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or maybe it's 8. Yeah, definitely subscribe to him, follow all that fun stuff. Dude absolutely kills it. And I love the fact that he shows live trading, because it's crazy different when you're looking at a chart and you can say, oh yeah, you know, this is where you enter this because it did this, this, and this, because it did it. It's past tense. It's literally like a photograph. It's like a picture. It's like a poster. It's like a painting. You already see everything on whatever you're looking at, versus a movie. A movie, you know, let's say, for example, you have a, okay, let's say, for example, there's a picture. So again, I'm really big on stories, analogies, because this helps you remember stuff. So let's for example, let's say there's a guy at a restaurant, and he's all in white suit, white tie, white coat, everything, and he's eating these ribs, big old juicy ribs. The barbecue sauce is like just dripping, and he's going to bite it, and you can see like a drip is possibly going to happen. And it's a picture, it's a photograph, it's a painting, it's whatever. You can see that and be like, oh wow, okay. Versus, because you don't know if he's going to bite and take it away, because like you only have a picture of what's already there. Now, if it's a movie, dude bites it, it starts dripping, and he rubs it like just out of reflex. Now he messes this whole thing up. That's what real trading is. Real trading is things happening and you're having results or consequences because of the trade, you know, versus something that you see a picture of, a snapshot. Like nothing can be changed on that picture. And that's the same thing when people are showing, oh, well, I would have entered here and this is what I would have done. Let's say this breakout, you know, they show this. Oh, well, this is what you want to do. This is where you want to buy, because they see this. However, this is a picture. It's a snapshot. They're showing you all the stuff they would have done. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Now, in the moment of the trade, we don't know what's going to happen. Comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down. They say they would have entered, but what if it comes down and it does this? Now, that same mentor who's telling you that they would have entered, if they see this setup, you know, and we're all seeing it from the same spot, and then it does, let's see here, it does this. And here, you know, they have a really tight stop loss. Let's say they set a stop loss like 5% or something. Here, they would have been stopped out. Then they see this, and they don't mention this one, but they'll mention this one. But this one would have happened. Now, what I do whenever I'm doing my stuff is I show you what I would enter based off of my teaching. And there are times where we get stopped out. Even though I know it came down, I still say I would have entered. They did this, this, and this. This is what I teach. There's no way we could have known this. So whenever you're doing this for yourself as well, don't cheat yourself. Don't see that it went down and find reasons why you would not have entered. You're supposed to be doing that from here. Why would I enter? Why wouldn't I? I was like, no, I'd enter because everything looks great. And I'm going to go and you enter it. And sure enough, it comes down. Let's see here. It's one. All right. See, Mr. Alex O says, I always suggest wait for confirmation of the trend rather than waiting for the dip to keep dipping. Yeah. And that's good too. I mean, that's really good. Now, so here's the thing too, like what's confirmation? Well, confirmation is when it breaks. That's confirmation. And one thing that I do is like, to me, that's like really important. Like to understand what is confirmation. Confirmation when it breaks, same thing with confirming a, let's say this is a cup and handle, you know, something like this. You got your handle, you got your cup. So when it breaks, what's confirmation? When it breaks out, and then also the retest is good confirmation too, and then the break of the retest. So all these things are confirmation that this is a valid pattern. What makes this pattern invalid is when it comes down. Well, now the pattern's invalid. There's some traders that don't know what makes stuff invalid. And it's just when it goes the opposite way of what you were thinking based off of whether it's a trend line, whether it's a pattern, whatever it is. This is very important. And the stronger the confirmation, the potential stronger the move is going to be. And then the continuation of hopefully the uptrend if we're trading up. But this becomes invalid once we break below. Once we break below the trend line, so let's just say it does this number. Is the cup and handle still valid? Nope. It was. Here's our cup. Here's our handle. Man, it's getting really ugly. This is valid. Here's valid, valid. Once it breaks this level, invalid. If it breaks above it, still invalid. And I see a lot of traders out there that will still call this a cup and handle, even though it was invalid or became invalid due to the break of this. So just kind of give you all a heads up. All right, moving on. Yes, guys, definitely smash the like. You guys are doing the best. Absolutely the best. We got T in the house. T Fada. What's up, man? What's going on? Appreciate you guys being here. Questions, comments, concerns, issues. Let me know. Let me know, guys. Let me know. See here, T-Fala says, on the spot in front of everyone, also like no pressure. What? On the spot in front of everyone, also like no pressure. True. Oh, speaking about pressure, my trade is in the green. My trade's in the green. Doing good. Doing good. This is a $10 account. It's a $10 leverage trading challenge. Now we got it up to $25. Then we got it up to $50. But then I was trading Bitcoin this morning with way too much because I wanted to show $60 on my next show. And because I was trying to get that $60, I lost $10. So like, oh. So now I'm back at 40. I think 40. Yeah. But so it started out as a $10 leverage challenge. Now we got it to 50. Now we're down to 40. Boring. But you win some, you lose some. I'm doing an 87x leverage trade on Bitcoin. And I entered it once it broke above. No, I entered it here, I think. I entered it here and then I thought it was going to come down. But right now it's doing okay. Right now it's getting rejected. So what I would really love to see is this. Come down to about here and kick it into gear. Kick it into gear. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I would like to see. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out hopefully on the show. All right. Oh, yeah, we're doing really good on time. Let's see here. Okay. I still don't understand tips. Rips. How do I stop losing money, Joe? Good question. So how do you stop losing money? One is you have to have a plan. Now, will you stop losing? No, of course not. Can you reduce losing? Sure, of course. How? You have to have a plan. You have to have risk management in place. And I know everybody talks about that, but let's say, for example, and I love doing examples. Let's say, for example, you have $100 and you want to enter a trade. You see a trade, it looks good, and you want to enter. When you enter, you do not put all of your $100 in. This is a no-go. You don't want to do that. Why not? Well, let's say you have your stop loss at, let's just say 15% or whatever you're comfortable with. And that's the thing, like you have to be comfortable with it. And the price comes down and let's say it hits it and you're in 100% of your $100, you just lost $15 versus scaling into a trade. So this right here, just the scaling into the trade is reducing your risk. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to put 50% of our entry at the first one. So we're scaling into the trade. And so it had a real nice run up. If the price action comes back down to this level, like say the golden pocket, then it comes up. What we could do is we could add to our entry here 50%. So now we're in 100%, reducing the likelihood of losing. Total $15 here. We lose a little bit, and if it did roll over, we lose a little bit too. Now, when we're entering, there's a couple of different ways you can enter. One, higher risk, just have an entry set lower. Another one, which is safer, you want to see the price come down, come up, lower time frame, 15-minute time frame. It's still risky, but not as risky as this. Say 15-minute time frame, it does this number, you add to your trade. And then there you go. So you're reducing your risk by doing this. Now let's say the price goes up and now it breaks this level. This is also scaling in. You can add entry here or see if it pulls back and then starts coming up, you can enter here. But in reference to not losing money, that's just part of the game. And then what you could do is once you're already in the trade and you're in profit, get your stop loss and move it to where you're like 1% positive, where it kind of gives you the leeway. If it does come down, hopefully you don't get stopped out and before it reverses. And if you do get stopped out, well, you got 1%. And then as it's going up, you're taking profits, and then you're also moving up your stop loss. But that's the biggest thing. You're going to lose. It's part of the game. Nobody likes talking about it. Well, Alex Soul talks about it. And that's why I like him. He talks about losses. Yeah, I talk about losses on my channel as well. Let's see here. So, of course, on my channel, I do go live. Let's see, where do I still have it? I go live every single day, Monday to Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then 3 to 5 times a week, I'm going to be going live at 12 a.m. Tonight I'll be going live as well. But I go live at 12 a.m. This is on my channel, not Piper Academy, on my personal channel. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Yes, Rib Chat started in the nightcap and it went crazy. Yes, inside joke. Here. Went in the list. In the list, talking about pizza. I love pineapples on pizza. Alexandra G. Same. See here, this is why you manage risk. Perfectly said. Yep. And it really all comes down to how much are you willing to lose. That's what it comes down to. How much are you willing to lose? Now, if you go into a trade and you're willing to lose, let's say you're doing a leverage trade and you're willing to lose $50 or $100 or $5 or $1. Like you have to accommodate for that. You have, whether it's a stop loss or only trade with that. So if you get liquidated that amount. But like it's very risky. Let's say you don't put a stop loss. Let's go over that. Like you don't do a stop loss and you put in all of your $100. You put in all of your $100 and no stop loss, and the price goes down. And it goes down and down and down. And you're holding on to this for 6 months. And right now, you're down 80%. And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to sell it. Let me just get into another coin. All these other coins are pumping. I just saw another coin that went up 120%. I'm going to get into that coin. Oh, don't do it. Because this is unrealized loss. Meaning, if it goes up, then you're in the profit. Or let's say you got another $100. You saved up $20 a week or $20 a paycheck or whatever it is. And now it breaks this level, starting the potential trend change. You put another $100 in. Well, since you entered, let's just say way up here, $100, you have $100 here. Now your average entry comes way down here. So when you cross this level, you're in profit. Let's say you put $200 here. Well, now your average entry is right here. So as soon as you cross this, you're in profit. Now, if you sell this, you sell at a loss, you just lost $80. That's a lot. If you have 100 to trade, losing $80 is much easier to make $100 with 1,000 than trying to make $100 with $100. It's over $10 rather. That's what I meant to say. Hopefully you got the gist of it. It's much easier to make money with money. It really is. You have 100,000, man, you can be making $1,000 a day. Easy, not even trying. Now, if you only have 5,000 or 3,000 and you're trying to make 1,000 a day, well, there's a lot of stress right there. Lots of stress. All right, moving on. Let's see here, going down the list. Pineapples don't belong on pizza. Yes, they do. Yum, yum. So you gotta get back to work. Thank you. Thank you for being here. See here, CJ says strong resistance. Probably, not sure where you talk about. Here, going down the list. Here, T5 says playing with a small account makes for a being disciplined with risk management for me always. Yeah, definitely. And that's the thing too. And like what I like doing is I like showing this, $10 account. And it's like, we got to trade with $1, or we can only lose 20 cents or 10 cents. And man, it makes you super disciplined because that's all you have. Now, what I like doing was I like doing a $25 account or whatever it is, whether it's $10, $25, whatever it is, and then doubling it and then taking that out and then putting it into, I guess, like the main account. So I start back from ground zero again. And that way, if let's say I lose it, well, then I already have it that from my profits and I start over again. And I just continue doing that. So that's one of my things I like doing. Let's see here. Going on the list. Okay. I don't speak Celsius, but thankfully Google does. Yes. 100%. Jesse says, I don't speak Fahrenheit. Yes, so here's my channel, Trade Intuition. Make sure to check me out, guys. Make sure to check me out. All right, very good. Let's see here. Man, we are really early on time. I don't think we've ever been this early before on time. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know. Also, let me know if the thought process on the risk and not losing, if that helped. But use complete sentences, please. Don't say yes, it helped, because I'm going to ask several questions. Let me know if this also helped in reference to confirmation and invalid when it comes to patterns or breakouts. Let me know if that helped. Confirmation, patterns being invalid. Also, let me know if this helped. Catching a falling knife versus a buying the dip. So I covered a lot of stuff just right now. Catching a falling knife versus buying the dip, that helped. And then same thing here, in reference to, this is also risk management. Are you entering on a lower time frame? If so, just know that you could make more money, but you also have the likelihood of it possibly reversing, but you would have seen this as a wick and you're waiting for a confirmation of the breakout with a candle body close. So let me know if that helped too. All right. You want a good soul? Yes, definitely. Oh, good. Thank you. So for Solana, we're actually in a short. We're in this in the short. So I was really worried. I was really worried that it was going to break this level. And then this is my last level of hope. Of course, our stop loss is up here. But right now it's coming down. I should enter a short on this. It's just really risky because everybody's shorting it. Here's where we could have added to our entry once it broke here. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Man. So sold, not looking good. Not looking good. Let's see here. Love the thought process. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Going in the list. CJ says, I'm trying a $25 account on a separate account. Yeah, same. And I'm down to $14. Hey, $14. That's all I got. All I got is $14. Got stopped out twice. Yeah. So what you want to do, you're trading with too much. I'll tell you that right now. Like you want to do 50 cents, 75 cents for your profits. Because again, you only have $25. The amount of money that you want to lose, I don't know what the percentage is, but like 50 cents is what you want to lose. Maybe $1. Now, if the market looks like really good, looks like it's going to take off, I'll do the risk of $1 because I'm putting more money in. And of course, I have, more leverage or whatever it is. But the main thing you want to do is you want to look at that risk part, the amount of money you're going to lose. And so there's times where I'm only trading with $2, $4, $5. And again, this just depends if I want to lose only 50 cents or if I want to lose $1. And that's how I look at every trade. How much can I lose? Not how much can I gain? That, I don't worry about that. How much can I lose? Because like I can lose once, I can lose twice, then I can lose again, 20 cents, 40 cents, or sometimes I'll enter and then it'll go down. I said, nope, close it. When I enter, I want it to go up. And sometimes I'll lose 5. Now, granted, you have to take account of the fees, but I'm on MEXC and the fees are really low and I'm trading with very little money. So it's, very low, but yeah, you're trading with too much money, man. Too much on the trade, rather. Too much leverage. Maybe lower your leverage, but definitely whenever you're doing it, like I'll show you. Well, let's look at SOL. Let's look at SOL. Let's do this really quick. So let's come over here. Let's see here. So this is coming up good. Good. I don't want it breaking below this. I don't. Let's look at SOL. Okay. So right now, this is on the 5-minute time frame. Now, so for me, I have certain rules. To me, this is already, I already passed. I can't enter it. So my rules, one, if I'm going to short, it has to barely be breaking the 9 SMA, which is my white line. Not necessarily the orange, which is my 30. Usually that happens later. But also underneath my blue line, which is my VWAP. Here, it broke my 9. I probably wouldn't have entered the short because I'm thinking it's going to bounce, because it can come up, down, down. This will be healthy bounce, come up. So I'm not going to enter a short here. I'm going to wait to see what happens. Then it breaks this level, and probably now I enter a short, and it starts coming up here. Depending on how much leverage I have, I might have closed it, but I doubt it though. And then now it comes down. It's like, okay, good. So now what I also do is I show you what I would have done in the moment versus, oh yeah, no, I would have shorted right here. Why? Because it's the top. Can't you see it? No, that's not what I do. But to me, this one already passed. So this one, I probably have to wait like an hour or two and let it come back up and then let these reset. But that's what I do. And sometimes it does really nice. Sometimes it doesn't. Let's see, like here, I would have missed a whole bunch of move. But when I do enter, I have a higher likelihood that it might play out. Nobody knows. But I have a higher likelihood that it might play out. Could I have entered right here? Sure. It crossed my 9. But I probably would have because of this dump. But for me, I would think that this is going to come down. Like, even though I know it went up, I would think it's going to come down. I see this, then I see this, then I see this, then I see this, and then I see this. That's what I see. Where it went up, down, up, dump, then a pullback for this dump, and then a rollover, and then continue the short. So if I would have done a long, and then once it started coming down here, I would have closed it. And then, because I'm thinking it's going to time to short, and then it took off. That's would have been my thought process. So once again, I give you my thought process of what I would do in that moment, not what I see, but in that moment. And based off of what I see here, now here we can see that it's been coming down. So what does it tell me? Oh, it's going to go up. And especially with the token unlocks, nothing would tell me it should go up. But what we're doing is we're trading level by level. And okay, I'm thinking it's going to come down. Beautiful time for it to come down. And it went up. All right. Well, now I get stopped out. And then I'm waiting for a short again or a long. Here, it breaks this level. I might have ventured long here just because of the break of the night, white line, and then the blue. And then if it did like a lower high, then I'd probably get out. That'd be at a small loss. But let me see. Let me see the chat really quick. Let's see here. Buck says, yes, I didn't quite understand catch the falling knife. So basically catching a falling knife is when the price is coming down and everybody's saying, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, and you buy here, and then it comes up and it continues coming down. This is called catching a falling knife. It's not buying the dip. Buying the dip is if the price comes up because, well, you bought the dip. What's the difference? The difference is what happened after you bought. That's the only difference. Now, to reduce the likelihood of buying a falling knife is you want to wait for the break of a high. Could it still roll over? Sure. But this is buying the dip, buying the break of a high. When you're buying down here, you're buying the low, but it could continue coming down because what it's doing is it keeps on breaking these lower levels. So hopefully that made sense. Oh, forgot. See here, Brackish Adventures, what's up, man? What is your favorite style of trading? For me, I mainly trade momentum, price action, strength of the move. It's all the same thing, but that's generally what I trade. Good question. Moho says, appreciate the advice. I already struggle using a small account as it's too easy to let it run when you're going to lose a few dollars a ride. It's $5. Who cares? No. But if you have $25, that $5 is important. Just looks at. Let's see here. Does anyone have Blowfin? Yeah, Blowfin, we have an account. The link is in the description. Is your interface flipping out right now? Oh, that I don't know. See, it's working on my phone. Okay, Blowfin is good. Okay, Blowfin is working. Okay, in the list. Okay, I'm catching up on the chat really quick, and we'll see if we can enter Solana. I mean, it goes against my. Well, let's see if we can find another one, because this does go against my rules. See here. Okay, checking chat really quick. CJ says, TA not good today. Joe, snap up your game. What? No, not you, Joe. The T, like just the charts in general. Oh, CJ, I thought you were trying to fight. No, I know what you meant. Yeah, it's ugly. It is. Let's see here. Right here, guys. Kate Diggy says, I wouldn't classify as a prepper, but I'm not going to be freaking out when the power goes out for a few days. I didn't realize how unprepared I was when we were out of power for like 4 or 5 days. I mean, I had some canned food and it was crazy. It was, man, am I grateful for my rechargeable fan? Oh my gosh. My camping fan. Man, it was horrible. Horrible. Let's see here. Reading y'all's chat. You guys are nuts. I love it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, almost done with this. Okay. All right. Wick's wife. That's funny. That's funny. I just read your last comment. All right, very good. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find another coin. Just so I can kind of show the I can show the way I trade my style. And it's different. It's different for everybody. But we shall see. We can do Bitcoin because I'm already in Bitcoin. But let's find a coin. Does anybody want to throw a random coin for me to do this? Now, granted, I'm not going to do like a, oh, here's one. Let's do this. Let's look at this one. I don't know. 1 minute time frame. Here, J Violet says, I'm here, wifey. Nice. See here. Okay, no, it's so ugly. Let me get a real coin. Let's do that. Let's do a real coin. Let's try ETH, maybe. Okay. So we have man, this I don't like all this zigzags. I mean, this for me, like if I wasn't doing high leverage, this would be okay to enter for a long, and my stop loss would be underneath this. But I want to do something high leverage just so I can show that you can use high leverage and a little bit of money. Let's see here. Ondo. Oh, that's not Ondo. They almost tricked me. Litecoin. Litecoin. Okay. So this one's good for a short. Let's go 4 hour. Let's go daily. Let me hide this stuff real quick. Yeah. Well, hold on. Looks extremely bullish. Granted, it's at resistance, but that looks way too bullish for me to short. But on a smaller time frame, I can short the heck out of this. So the 1 hour, we just crossed this. Perfect timing. 15 minute, we just crossed this. Perfect timing. 5 minutes. Yeah, and I don't plan to be on this long. So VWAP, this one. So the 9 is my white, my yellow is my 30, and the blue is my VWAP. So I would not mind to see it. So it came down barely anything. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes all the way back up here. Now, what I like doing is I like drawing on my charts so that I can see if my thought process plays out. So what I'll do is I'll go long. Why not? So I'm gonna go long, and it's gonna be 132 to 132. Let's go 132. 133. I'm just gonna do 133. And y'all can see all this, right? No. Can you see my chart? Yeah. Oh, because I'm not showing that part yet. Okay. What am I doing? 132. I forgot what it was. 133. 133. So I have my stop loss here. I'm going to go long, and then I'm going to adjust this, and I'm going to look to see how much I can lose. I don't want to do market. I want to do this, the limit price. So if I go here, I'm going to lose. Where's my stuff? Oh, everything changed. Great. 133. I lose $1. Don't trip, buy the dip. Yes. So like if I wanted to, like I could do this to where I only lose $1, but let's say I only want to lose 50 cents. And right now I'm trading with $1.60. So if I lower this, it's right here. Now this is extreme. This is pretty close to my liquidation. Pretty close. It's 5-minute time frame. I like doing the 5-minute time frame. So here I would lose 46 cents. Let's try it. So I put my order in and we'll see if it hits. No guarantees that it will, because it could go up from here. We'll see. But if it does, I'm looking for it to go up to at least here. I would love to see it go here and then come down. And then here I'm only risking like 40 cents, but I'm only trading with like $1 something. So that's how that goes. Now, if you do market, I only do market on Bitcoin, because sometimes Bitcoin will start moving, and then I will try to get it as it's coming up. This one, it's starting to come up. It's okay though. Let's see here. Catch up on the chats. Okay. Hey, what's up, Chris? Appreciate you, man. Now, if I would have done market, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, then it would have hit, and then I'd be in profit. But I did limits. I only like doing market on Bitcoin, because that way I can make sure I get in. So here, going to my list. Reading y'all's chats. Angel says ADA. Okay. Let's see here. Let me close this out. Let's look at ADA. ADA, USDT, MEXC. Find this. 4-hour time frame. Looks good. Let me delete all this crap. 14 drawings, get out of here. To me, this looks good. It looks strong. Even though we broke this level, you know, we didn't come all the way down here. We automatically started coming up. We're getting rejected right around this area, but it's trying to break through. I think this looks pretty strong. Let's go do this. So right now, this is the decision point. Is it going to give up and come down? And if so, I would like to see it come down here and then possibly bounce. So we have two different things. We have something like this, or we have something like this. And I'm trying to think which one is my plan A, which is my plan B. So it did come up. So we had this little drop. Went side. I don't like when they make blocks like this. Came down, up, down, higher, low, up, weak, higher. This is pretty much what we saw in Bitcoin. But Bitcoin did a lot of these where there were lower highs and then higher lows, and it rolled over. So in the 1 hour time frame, yeah, whenever I see, I don't like it. I like seeing ups and downs, ups and downs. So right now I'm just trying to see more ups and downs. Okay, we had this, lower low, lower high, higher lows. It's looking weak. I'm gonna say that the down one's gonna be my A. So this is my A. Not sure if that looks like an A or not. This is my A. This is my B. So I think it'll go down before it goes up. It looks strong though. It looks good. I like it. I like it very much. Let's see here. We got about 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, then we go to Frankie candles. So here, let's go Jasmine. We haven't done Jasmine in a long time. Jasmine USDT. Let's see here, Mexi. Oh, am I still positive? Server says yes. Okay. So Jasmine. Special request from Kyle. Let's go. Let's go, Kyle. All right, so let's go in the daily. Let's get rid of all this. Those are old drawings. Damn. Had a nice pump and then just took it all back. Okay. So it's in this zone. Let's go to a 4-hour. It's at the bottom. I mean, I like it. What I would like to see is the price come down to about here and then come up. This could signify the start of the uptrend. Granted, it's still in a downtrend. We have lower highs, lower lows, but this could be the start to where the price action goes up, then comes down, then comes up, then comes down, then comes up, and then you can add here, and then you could also enter here. It's safer here, of course, because we're out of this and we're starting to make higher highs. So we'll do safer here. And then I'm going to write out the more riskier area is this location at this level. No, I'm playing. That took forever. But this is a safer entry. So here, so we did that one. We did Jasmine. Now, I think what's so funny is that I don't give you information that you don't need. That's all the information you need. It said in alerts. Forgot that part. Actually, I didn't forget. I was like, I'm not going to do it, but I'll do it. You search alert right here by going to the little thing. You go set alert, create. I'm not going to do it though. And then the alert will be at 0.02213. Then the alert must go off first. That's very important information I'm giving you as far as, you know, entering. Granted, not financial advice. Nothing is ever financial advice on Piper Academy Network, and especially the show. So the candle must close, or the candle must hit the alert first. Then you look to see if there's any candle closes above this white line, 0.02153. If there are, or if there is one candle, or any candle, multiple candles, then you can enter. If it just comes up here and it comes back down, don't do it. You gotta wait. There's a higher risk, it's safer. But I don't give out information that that you don't need. See here. Okay. See here, we got Nick in the house. What's up, Nick? Suey, USDT. Got it. Mixy. So for this one, price action was here. We're saying that it could come down or up, or just come all the way straight down to this support zone. Well, it came down to the support zone, which is good. So now what we got to do is just wait for this to come up. So what we could do is set the alerts above this wick right here. And then now the 4-hour candle must close above this level. But it's extremely important though, like the alert must go off first. If you see a 4-hour candle close and your alert hasn't gone off, do not enter. Why? This could happen. And then now you're in the trade a lot longer than you want to be. So this is a no. Let's do a no. Change that to a red. And change that to a red. And this would be a yes. This right here is a yes. Because what's happening is you're actually seeing or getting alerted from the candles, and then now you can look to see if the candles closed above the level. And not only that, but you can see if it stayed above it. And I had another example earlier in the show, so I recommend you watch the entire show. But in the show, I was basically saying that this is a yes, and this is a no. So if the alert goes off and you look at it, what we're doing is we're seeing if the candle body closes have been closing above the level to see if it's gotten strength. But if it goes above, below, above, below, above, below, and then your alert goes off and you enter, you have a very high chance that it's going to come down. It's going to fall on you because it has an established support. So give you a heads up. So for this one, I would set my alert here and then just follow those instructions. I hope you appreciate that, Nick. I really do. See here, ASM. What is that, Sam? Oh, that's right, ASM. You always tell me this one, and I say this is not good on my channel. See here, this. Let's do ASM. Oops. ASM. Coinbase. Okay, so here is one that was shown to us, and I said, nope, I don't like it. I can see that it's a very small market cap based off of this stuff. We did a pretty deep dive on it, and I was like, nope, I don't like it. See, I don't know why I would put a buy zone there. It was strictly because people were kept on asking about it. But 20% lower. So I'm assuming this doesn't make any sense to me why I would prices here in case it kept on going up. But I was thinking it would probably pull back into this area for the buy zone, which is 20% lower than it was currently at. Me personally, of course, I would not definitely recommend buying, and price could continue coming down. And these are one of these very small market cap coins that out of nowhere they just pump, and it's like, why are they pumping? Did they partner with somebody? Like, what's going on? Like, this is why the fundamental analysis is really important. Whenever I see a coin I'm not familiar with it, I do a deep dive. So I strongly encourage everybody, check me out on my channel, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Strongly recommend y'all do that because I'm showing y'all this like all the time, and Sam knows, and I guess that's why Sam brought it up, because it came all the way down, and then it pumped again because somebody bought $20 worth, probably. Of course, I'm being facetious, and then came right back down. This is why when people show me these or give me coins like this for me to do, there's a few times where I'll refuse to do it on my channel. Now, granted, I understand I'm on Piper's Academy channel right now, but on my channel, I said I won't chart it because it's going to get you wrecked. Other people, they'll chart it, but because I know like the fundamental analysis, the order books, the liquidity, I mean, if you did get in, it'd be really hard to get out. So I like on these coins, I don't recommend. I rarely even chart them because again, I don't want y'all getting wrecked. But on X, man, everybody posts, oh, we did a 20X last time. You know, you can do a 30X. Well, they don't understand all this stuff that I just mentioned very briefly, and they buy $500 worth market order, and there goes your price, 500%, 800%. Don't trip by the dip. Darren Does Things says, late but checking in, saying hi, smash the like. Dude, killing it. Absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. T Feta says, a diamond pattern. Yeah, for me, I don't do patterns. I see them. I don't do them, though. I trade on support resistance. Patterns, in my opinion, will just say this, for example. No, let's hey, look at this. I do a lot of mentorship, guys, and for free. Join us every single day here, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Man, I go over all this stuff. Look at this. This is like a chalkboard. I love it. All right. So, diamond pattern, patterns in general. So let's say we have this. So this is a falling channel. And then it doesn't break up because it's supposed to break up. And then we have this. Now this is accumulation, sideways channel, whatever you want to call it. Then we start doing this. Now we have a rising channel. And this has a high chance of it breaking down. Now we have a bull flag. Y'all see the bull flag? So here's our bull flag with a measured move of so and so. But in addition to this bull flag, we also have a cup and a handle, as long as it keeps on doing this. Here's our neckline. So now we have a cup and handle. First, we had a falling channel, accumulation or sideways channel, then a rising channel. It should come down to about here, depending on the measured move. But then we do a bull flag, which then turns into, let's say, a broadening, a descending, broadening channel. And then let's say it breaks up. And then it's like, I don't do patterns. I do trend lines. I don't put names to them. If I put a name to them, I create a bias. And because of that bias, it should go up. 64% chance says it should. 68% chance says it should. 74% chance says it should. So I don't create bias. If it breaks above, great. I'm looking for the break of this level, break of this level, break of this level. And if it gets broke, this level comes back down, hopefully find support. If not, hopefully this level. That's how I trade. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'm really glad I read the comments before I post them. Ada has a very strong community. Yes, they do. And not only that, but Charles is always doing stuff. Oh, so for the poll, the poll says, when you enter a trade, do you have an exit planned? 64% say yes, targets and stop losses in place. 64%. 24% say nope, I just wing it. 12% say I sell when I'm at a loss. And 0% said YOLO. You only live once. Very nice. Very nice. So I'm catching up with the chat really quick. See, Just a Sub says, pretty proud of myself. Turned 130 into 172. Look at you. In 2 days. Man, that's good. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Don't get overconfident, because that's when that money goes away. Very important. See, just see. Good for you. Do that with this. Have you checked Ondo? We can check Ondo. Crypto, he lied. Sure, we can check Ondo. Not sure if I said your name right. If I did, great. If not, I apologize. Here we go. Mexi, we would have been stopped out. We only had 7% in though. So 31 drawings. Let's go daily. Okay, so it is, oof, it's just about to break our support. This is our last support right here. And it looks really, really weak on the daily. And then here's our next level of support. And really nothing to catch it. There's a low volume node. There's a bunch of ups and downs. Support resistance. We have this long wick right here. Like everything is screaming to me that it should go down. It's literally screaming to me. So we did come down, but we fought. We came up. In my opinion, I think it's going to come down. So we came up, then we came down. We don't want to break in this low. We wanted to break this high, and it did. Now here, I believe it's going to start losing its strength. It's on the 1 hour time frame. I think it's going to break the low, come up, lower high, break this low, and then come down. And I would probably check on this in like 2 days. Right now, it's not looking good at all. 15-minute time frame. Whoa, Bollinger Bands. Get out of here, junk. On a 15-minute time frame. It's too jaggedy though. But I would have to reduce my leverage if I was going to trade this leverage. But right now, price actions underneath my 9, underneath my blue line, underneath all my levels, except for my 200. We'll try it. Undo. But we're not going to do the big leverage though, because this one I don't like. I don't like how it's real jaggedy. Undo. Yeah, Charles would roam into other people's Twitter spaces. Yeah. Let's see here. Joe with the best. Fine. No. Fundamental analysis. Yes. I'm thinking the other word. There's never financial advice here. All right. Let's see. Ondo. It's underneath this. It's under. Oh, it's above my 9 SMA. It's on the 5-minute time frame. I mean, I can do a low leverage, like very low leverage, just to play with it. I will do a 5x leverage. And 120, 122, 6, 122, 6, 122, 6. So it's 12%. And I'll be willing to lose 50 cents on this. And I'll actually have 2 entries in case it does come up here. So this will be one of my entries. Copy. So I'm going to enter right now. And since I only want to lose 50 cents, so I have to reduce this to, I guess here. Okay, so I'll do 30 cents that I'm gonna risk, and I'll enter it at this current price. I'll put it one higher. So open short. So 20. So I can risk 25 more cents. Okay, so it went in, and then now I'm going to do this one, which is 21.32, and I can risk 25 cents. Because total, I want to lose 50. Not that I want to lose, but I'm prepared to lose. So here, 25 cents. So if both of these get stopped out, I lose total 50 cents. And then I'm going to go open short. Okay. There we go. So I have an Ondo short, 5X, and Bitcoin long. All right. Let's see here. No, I didn't. Let's see here. I did that with Pepe because experience. Cents. Nice. Okay. Thanks, big dog. Appreciate you, Nick. Here. Just a sub says, well, it doesn't pay more, but it moves in much bigger percentages, even though Bitcoin and okay. Okay. Going down the list really quick. So we got to go already. So let me just finish up the chat really quick. Let's see here. Facts Joe. See here. Because the other show starts in 5 minutes. Okay. Peak started coming back. Nice. Very happy for that. I know Peak's been hurting quite a bit. Okay. So just a sub says, what's the difference between trading trend lines and momentum trading? When you're trading trend lines, that's exactly what you're doing. You're trading the trend line. So this would be like a trend line. This would be a trend line. So this is a trend line that you're trading versus momentum trading, where you're looking at this came up, down, up, equal highs, came down lower. So it's looking weak. Then it came up here, created a lower high, looking weak again. Then it made a low and it broke this high, getting strong, and then getting strong as it broke the highs. So this is momentum. This is a trend line, trend line trading or pattern trading. The whole movement is momentum. So hopefully that answered that question. Frank Candles is live. Okay, we're gonna go over there in just a moment. Okay. Almost done with this chat. Jay Violet says, I will be Frank Candles mod one day. I believe it. You and Jesse. If Jesse's not already on, I don't know if he is or not. I always forget. Yeah, you guys are like amazing mods too. Let's see here. Okay, go another list. Okay. Yeah, he has a pretty long music intro. All right. So we are now going to go to Frankie Candles. So just give me one moment. I'm going to end the show in just a moment. I have to forward this. That way he sees that we're forwarding to him. And hopefully he can give us some shout outs. So there we go. And that is the end of the show, guys. I do thank you very much. Once again, if you haven't already, definitely smash the like. Follow me on my channel, Trade Intuition, where I show you how to do all this stuff and then some. I give you the breakdown of everything, all of my thought process. I'm able to verbalize and in a very easy way for you to understand. That's how I understand. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Now let's go raid Frankie Candles. See ya. See ya later.